Rocker, and this is April the 12th, 2008. We have a very special guest with us this morning on Sunday Stew, and I'm going to let my wife, Jocelyn Anderson, go ahead and introduce our very special guest today.
Good morning, everyone. Planet Earth is experiencing an invasion, not from Mars, the Pleiades, or some other far distant star system, but from right here, where Earth's trouble has stemmed since the leader of the invasion first entered man's sphere of existence. The invasion is interdimensional, not extraterrestrial. So says Terry James, our guest today on the Sunday Stew. Terry is the author of 18 books and a frequently interviewed speaker on the subject of Bible prophecy. Welcome, Terry.
Thank you, Jocelyn. It's really good to be with you again.
We've been so excited to have you here today and hear what you have to say on the subject of Bible prophecy. For our listeners' information, Terry and his internet partner Todd Strandberg host the largest Bible prophecy website on the web. Each month, RaptureReady.com receives in excess of 10 million hits. Terry's latest book is a novel dealing with the end times. It's entitled The Nephilim Imperatives, Dark Sentences. That's book 2 in his Second Coming Chronicles. Terry, what in the world are Nephilim?
Well, doesn't they're the offspring of the fallen angels and the human women who they came to consort with in Genesis chapter 6 in the days of Noah before the flood, and said that Jesus himself predicted that this is one thing that would be prevalent at the end of days when he comes back to the planet Earth. And these are the offspring again of the giants of the giants of old. And so we believe that we're again seeing some revisitations, and some ways different maybe perhaps from those days, but at least we think the sightings and so forth indicate that these things are back in force. They really never left, but I mean they're back to the nefarious activity.
Just increased. And that is something you just mentioned. The latter-day invasion, is manifested, and I'm quoting you, I believe here. I'm convinced through the strange, unexplained UFOs, apparitions, stigmata. What about Bigfoot?
I think all these, I think this and all anomalous type things fit into this category, because the Bigfoot, for example, when you have something that people describe, and some reputable people, credible witnesses, say that these things they've seen stand well over 8 feet tall. They obviously weigh 700-800 pounds, and yet there has not one of them been found, a carcass or bones of a dead one or something. It has to indicate something's going on if indeed these people are credible witnesses. And that to me smacks of a spiritual dimension where these things can simply come in and out of this real dimension at will. So you have to think something's going on besides just people liking to tell good tales.
Exactly. There's too much of it. Well, I wanted to start the interview today, Terry, with a little bit about your book. I am reading The Nephilim Imperatives right now. I'm almost done with it, and it's good. I'm really enjoying it. I enjoyed your last book, The Rapture Dialogues. You're an innovative thinker, Terry. You make us think. And so I placed a review on the Hungry Hearts Book Review for the Nephilim Imperatives today. I'm within just a few pages of getting to the end. So I know it's a great book. I'm chomping at the bits to read the end, but I'm so sleepy in the evenings, when I finally get the book out. I fall asleep after just a couple of pages, and I told Butch, I said, it's not boring. I'm just sleepy.
Put in a long day this time to sleep, I guess.
Yeah, but it's a great book, and you really, really challenge us to think outside the box. Reading what you write, and I was onto that when I read the Rapture Dialogue. I was like, whoa, this is a whole new twist to things. So, readers, get the book and read it, The Nephilim Imperatives. And Terry, tell our listeners where they can get a copy of your book.
Well, I think if they go to, just go to Amazon.com and type in the Nephilim Imperatives, or the Nephilim Imperatives, some people pronounce it differently, and just type in the book's name or my name, Terry James. It will pretty much take you to where you can purchase the book. If you go to our website, of course, RaptureReady.com, on the homepage, we have a place for the book with a description on, have an overview, and at the bottom of that, I think there's a link directed to the Amazon site. So that'd probably be easier and maybe get the best price there.
Okay, good. And we also have a link to the book on the Hungry Hearts Book Review. We've actually linked to your book on all of our sites, Terry, so they can go to the Sharecropper site, any site we have. They can find you somewhere on it. And the little barky dog you hear isn't a big dog like Jetty. We have Tallulah here in the studio, and she gets a little noisy sometimes and just refuses to cooperate with
That's fine. I'm used to that.
Good. All right. I want to talk about a few things here today. If we've got some time, and I'm gonna need your help on this too, Terry. That's why we have you here. Maybe touch on a few current events that have to do with Bible prophecy, a few trends that we're seeing, that I believe we're seeing, some questions that have come in to us via email, and so, a couple different areas. But you just recently attended a Bible prophecy conference, didn't you?